Welcome to episode 6 of Let's Play The Sims 2. Alright, now, like I promised, we are going to get into the people themselves. Alright, there's a few things you need to know about in living mode, and I'm going to go over them right now. First, I want to get a good view on the people. Alright. One of the first things to worry about is the needs. Now, Sims have 8 needs. Hunger, which of course is your food that you make. Comfort, which is replenished by sitting and resting. Bladder, of course, which is once they've eaten and they have to go to the bathroom. Energy is when they get tired and they have to replenish it by sleeping. Fun, for that they have to play games, watch TV, read a book, do something that's enjoyable to them. Social can be increased by talking to people either on the phone or in person. Hygiene, of course, by taking showers and baths. And environment can be changed by, adding environment points around them, by adding more art, adding more nice looking things and getting rid of trash, because that brings it down. Now, relationships shows you how well they get along with everyone. It only shows her husband now because that's the only person she knows. This is the job screen. Doesn't matter now because she's unemployed. You can see your personality and her fitness. Everyone starts out just about average. You have then you have rewards, which you get for meeting certain aspiration points, but we won't worry about those until later. Now, the aspirations are very important. She wants to gain a skill point by a telescope and flirt with her husband. Now, since he has a family aspiration, he wants to have a baby, he wants to learn to cook for his family, and he also wants to flirt with his wife. No matter what their aspirations are, a lot of them involve interacting with their spouse and close friends, just because it's all important to us. So we're going to K up 3 things for them to do. First, they're going to talk to each other. And then he's going to tell her a joke. And then he's going to kiss her. And we'll see how that goes. Now take a look at, I don't know if you can see it in this view because I kind of zoomed in too close. But plus signs should be appearing over their heads. And that means that the relationship is getting stronger. They are getting closer together. A double plus sign is even better. Now you see the green thing over his head. It's because he's the active player. If I click on her, it will be over her head. Okay, looks like she's bored with that conversation, so he's going to move on to the joke. Alright. Also, they don't speak in English. They speak in this Simish language, which I'm not sure what any of it means, but that's okay. And apparently she finds this joke hilarious. Alright. Now he's going to kiss his wife. How nice. And as you can see, that was one of his little aspirations, which is why you get those points on top of his head. Now they're going to flirt with each other, which is both aspiration points for both of them. And now, take a look at what I saw there. That is the mailman. Mailman comes every day and brings the newspaper. Now the newspaper has 2 main functions. You can read it, and that brings you some fun, or you can look for a job. And since they're both unemployed, they're both going to want to be looking for jobs. So I'm going to have her look first because she has the knowledge aspiration. She wants a career in science or medicine. Let's see if there are any offerings for her. Meanwhile, I'm going to have him learn how to cook. Oh, role reversal. But it is the 21st century after all, so that's okay. Alright, so she's opening it up and looking inside. Alright, culinary, nah. Military, nah. Alright, science. Yes, that's what she wants, so she's going to take the job. Your carpool will arrive at 10 a.m. Carpool always arrives an hour before the job starts. So, she only has a few minutes before she goes to work. I'm just going to have her also study cooking, because it's important for everyone in the household to know how to make a good dish. Alright. Also, if you press 2 or hit that fast forward button down there, time moves quickly when there's not a lot going on. Oh look, there's her carpool. Now, all the cars at the beginning are nasty beat up clunkers. But as they move up in their jobs, you will see the cars will get nicer and nicer. So she's going to put away her book and go off to work. Oh, look at that. It's a neighbor. Oh, by the way, see the two things there? She needs to gain a cooking and a cleaning point in order to advance at her job. So she's going off to work. What he's going to do is he's going to greet this neighbor. It's very important to make connections among the other people in your neighborhood. Oh, don't get away. Sometimes if they have to wait too long, they'll just wander off, but here he comes. Patrick Vu. He's just one of the stock characters that's always in the game. As you can see, he's now appeared on his relationship thing. The points on the top are sort of the immediate points, and the points on the bottom are long-term points, and they're much higher to raise up. So, he's going to talk to Patrick Vu, and you notice negative signs appeared over their head. That just means that the conversation did not go that well, but he told him a funny joke, which was good. Alright, now come in here and flick on the television. Certainly that's something you can do with your new buddy. And likewise, here he comes. And he's going to watch the TV with them. Alright. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode. Hope you'll join us next time for episode 7, in which we'll continue this joyful exchange on their very first day in this house. So long.